Hello guys, welcome back to the vlog series. Getting some training in. I've been on a behind the neck jerk kick just because all the cool kids are doing it these days. But I also want to kind of see where I would fall. It was one of my favorite lifts when I first started strongman, and then 10 years later, it's popular again. So I really want to push it. My goal is to do like 200 kilos or 440 for a triple today, not with a split, but just more of like a push press. So I really want to push it. But World's Strongest Man is 2 days away, and I would be lying if I said I didn't have any FOMO or wish I was there. People will say what they want, but it's just such a great show. So many people hold that as true and dear to their heart. It has so much history. I think everybody that sets out to do strongman, especially in the open class, wants to be there. So I had a lot of time. Had a great time last year. Always think about it, even though I kind of showed up not in one piece. But my goal is to get there back again, and to do it right, and to do it as a complete athlete. Completeness. That's the goal. But yeah, today will be a good press workout. And I'm ready. So start with behind the neck, push presses, and then we'll get into some jerks. So let's get it. So for the most part, just Worlds is the best. I'm not gonna say anything else. Worlds is the best. I hope all these guys have a great show. They compete to their ability, and it sounds like there is no injuries so far for these guys heading to World. So I'm so excited to watch. I think it's gonna be a great one. If you guys haven't watched already, I have my group predictions video, and then I'm finishing up a finals video. So I'm basing off my finals video off my group predictions, so I'm not gonna redo it once the group stages go. So that's my guess, kind of how I've done in past years. So should be pretty interesting. We'll see if we get it right. Maybe I'll get it wrong, but either way, it's fun to predict. So it's funny, I'm just working up right now. So my goal is like 200 kilos, which is any 200 kilo press on anything is pretty impressive, but that's literally the starting weight for World's Strongest Man this year for the Flintstone lift. So that's the entry level weight. So even though it's a triple, even though it's not a split, it's still just an entry level weight for the top dogs, for the top 10 in the world. Keep that in mind. These guys are really strong.
So as we mentioned earlier, they tried 10 groups of 4 making it through to the final. In 2004, they could have tried 2 groups where it was like head-to-heads in the qualifying round.
You could never see that before. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Captain is going to be the shortest, that's pretty much dead on 6 foot.
I think he would.
He should also be the heaviest. He comes in at around 183 kilos, which is a few pounds heavier than him. And then
mission accomplished. 445 for 3. Big PR. Last time I hit anything heavier than 433 behind the back was a split jerk, and that was back in 2015. I was like pro 105 Canby days, so pretty wild. But yeah, now 12 more pounds with a triple, and that's still a push press. So I've still been splitting. I might do some splits now, really kind of lighter, but I want to kind of introduce that. But like, I would be dishonest if I said I didn't want to go for 230 kilos later this summer. Just need to feel 500 pounds plus over my head one time in my life. So I think this is a good time to do it. So that's what I'm gonna push. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna cap it there for the push presses. Might be doing a little bit behind the back stuff on splits, just some like footwork, pretty light stuff, and then get at some log, get at some floor pressing, and then shoulder accessories. So step 1 accomplished. Now I can say that I can do the opening weight at World's Strongest Man on the Flintstone list. At least. If I hit a triple, I at least should hit it for 1. I hope. Please. Please, God. All right. Peace. Oh! All right. Good floor presses. Actually, 455 is actually a single PR. So, you know, just making some off-season gains. No biggie. A couple PRs on this 3rd week. My first block back at it. Really only been working out like 2 or 3 times a week. So I should have the energy for some big lifts. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm going to finish some accessories. I'm going to do some triceps, do some shoulders. Thanks for tuning in. I got some good members-only content coming soon, so keep your eyes out for that. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me who's going to win Worlds. And until next time, everybody, stay strong.